All right, welcome to the podcast, everybody. I'm here with Taz and Cross. Is 8816,
Oh
which
my
is
god.
probably the most important date in human history.
That is the most 80 number we're going to get in forever, because 16 is is double 8.
And it's
Oh
Billy's fucking birthday. He was born on 8/8, whatever the fuck his year is.
Hopefully, 1988, but I doubt it.
That would be
That'd be
great.
even better.
That'd be
Oh,
the most 80st time ever.
I think I would try to get in bed with him if that was the case, but... Hey, it's Neuro. Hey, how's it going, Neuro?
Hey! It's been like a year since you've been on the podcast, Nero.
On the podcast.
Look, he's part of the podcast. He's... God, he put this one up some...
Yeah.
The only meme that was made about me is a completely out of context quote that I didn't even remember making. It's out of context. It makes no sense.
It was like the
Still
51st
amazing.
podcast or something.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I also put this up because it's going to be my birthday on the 11th, and this is the closest piece of fan art that I had to that.
This is the one where I tell you to smoke.
Yeah, smoke and kill human beings in other countries. Which
That was,
made by Anonymous.
That was in honor of your 18th birthday, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You didn't just randomly tell me to start smoking and killing other people in countries.
What I said was you're now able to smoke and kill people in other countries. I wasn't an endorsement. It was just you're now allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when
So
you're allowed
somebody
to
had
do
to make the meme. But,
It's a pretty good meme.
what?
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was really close to the
Sorry.
mic. Oh, jeez. But yeah, no, it's been like a month since we've done the podcast. I think the last one was on 7-Eleven. Strangely enough,
Ooh.
we had Douglas on there. And it's been even
7-Eleven,
longer since
never
we've had
forget.
Taz on the podcast. So, hello, Taz. Welcome.
Hello. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, that's good.
How are you doing, Taz?
Stealing my shtick, huh, Cross?
How,
Butting
how,
in
how
on my
has life been
territory.
in Tazland?
God damn it.
You can go on Cube.
No, you can go on.
It's been okay over here. I got Deadly Premonition because it went on sale. That's a
Ooh.
game. But Cube,
Well, you should stream it, because apparently Companion's not going to stream.
Cube's doing it.
You can stream
don't
it if
think
you
he
want
is.
to, Taz.
I don't think he is.
I've streamed it twice, Cross. Come on, give me some
I don't
credit.
think he's ever streamed it.
Have you had a- I never saw it.
God
Yeah,
damn
exactly.
It.
Just figure out where Companion supposedly stopped and pick up where he was.
Let me send you my save file.
I'll become Cube.
Yeah. Just use all the cube mannerisms, talk about how great robots are, even though they're going to inevitably destroy us.
How much I love cats.
Say
Yeah,
spam
cat.
every 2 seconds.
Mm.
Spam.
Say meow all the time.
That's a great word, smam. We can talk about the intricacies of smam.
We could also talk about how you're doing, Companion.
Oh, I'm
What-
doing great. What a great segue, Cross.
I think so.
Let me ruin it by mentioning it.
Oh.
I don't know
And
what...
not actually going on with it.
I'm a bit tired, so I apologize for that.
Fair
But,
enough.
And recently I haven't been doing too much. I've just been lounging around, procrastinating, getting on
Like
with
a true
life.
cat man.
Yeah, there you go.
You've
Taking
been
on that role.
you've been making any videos or
Oh yeah, of course.
okay.
I slowed down for a little bit there, but yeah, I also got some Settlers of Catan tabletop simulator stuff posted to Drow Not Found,
Oh, nice.
the archive stuff. So that's pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. I love dicking
Both
over
three
Douglas.
actually bought the expansion pack for the physical game, and we've yet to play it because it looks so confusing. And anytime someone's over, we're just like, we'll do it next time. But it's like it adds like a whole bunch of wheat tokens and 20 soldiers and like all this other stuff, and we're like, I don't know, stop. Don't know what any of this means.
Yeah, I saw in Tabletop Simulator's workshop that there's a Vikings one. Like there's water that you can get.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things.
You can cross over that shit.
Mm.
What else was I gonna say? I swear to God I was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot. Well, meanwhile, how have you been doing, Chris?
I've been doing pretty good. Also, Neuro and I are now Twitch friends as of right now, so that's cool.
What?
Um,
I want to be your Twitch friend.
too bad I'm the only Neuro Twitch friend.
Aw.
I didn't even know you could have friends on Twitch. Like, what?
I just figured that out, actually. I added British Boss first.
Did they? When did they add that?
Mm.
Has it always been?
Yeah, they added that a while ago. I've
What do
never used it, though.
What do you do? Yeah, Neuro's my only friend.
It's easier to whisper to people.
And it's
Oh,
easier
okay.
to stalk them and see what they're doing, too.
Fair enough. So basically, it'll be people watching me podcasting or watching Drive Not Found, and that is it, because that is all I do on Twitch.
You can also go offline, invisible mode, which is what I'm pretty much always on.
Mm.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if
Neuro, he invited me to his friends list. Guess he's
There you
no
go.
longer exclusive.
that's fine. I was the first. That's all that
God
matters.
damn,
Your guy's
hipster
also
crowd.
my friend.
Wouldn't have even thought of you if I hadn't mentioned it. Good, you know.
Ouch.
But yeah, no, I've been good. Me and 203 have been in our hometown for a very long time, so I haven't really been able to do too much collaborations or like even talk to most of my internet friends because it's just hard to talk here. Especially because usually I would hang out at night, and her parents are asleep at night, and sometimes she's asleep in the same room at night, so I definitely can't just start talking to people. Well, you know,
Why not?
because my voice makes sound waves that go into the eardrums of the sleeping people, causing them to awaken prematurely.
Give them all earplugs. Every single one of them.
I think that would be overstepping my bounds as a guest in this house.
What?
Just a little bit.
How long have you guys been there?
I think we were here a good part of last month, and then we went back for one week, and then we've been back here for like a week, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, so
We're
you're
probably going to be here for another week or two until 203's college starts again.
traveling around your hometown.
Yeah, pretty much. I definitely like it better than where we're living. But that's because I'm more familiar with this place than any other place on Earth. So
Have you caught better Pokemon at your hometown or the place where you live?
it's about the same. It's just the place that 203's parents lives. There are no Pokestops whatsoever, so I actually have to go into town, which is about 2 miles away. But by my house, again, there's a graveyard that's amazing for catching Pokemon. It's just not good for walking around with morning people.
Or
Yeah.
ethically?
Yeah, well, because, there are people, like, crying in front of graves, and I'm just like, all right, yeah, well, there's a Squirtle on your beloved one's headstone, so... I'm not taking pictures of you crying, it's just, I guess...
It's worth it, getting that Squirtle.
Mm-hmm.
Creating a
I
few
caught a
bad
Pikachu
memories.
recently.
Oh,
Totally got a
man.
Pikachu. Yep. Jumped right into our car.
He is Neuro. We should call the department for Pokemon Go addicts.
I am playing Pokemon Go, Neuro, and I don't feel bad about it, and it's amazing, and I'm sad that you don't play it. Is it because you're shamed by your peers? Because sometimes my peers try to shame me, but I don't care. Me and 203 are playing it, and it's fun, and I'm not apologetic about it.
Shame. Ring, ring.
Shame.
Cross.
As long as you're not looking at your phone, wandering into traffic, or playing it in the car, like, I don't see
I
what
don't
the
know
issue
how you
is.
do that, though. Like, how do you not pay attention while you're just walking across a road?
You'd be surprised.
How do you not do this? I
Oh,
don't-
you would be surprised. No, but here's my 203 has seen people before like Pokemon Go, like skateboarding and texting and like slamming into like poles and stuff, or just walking into like. She saw one person walk into a fountain. while
Yeah.
texting.
What?
He was just like, dude, did it? Pfft, done.
I remember
So-
people doing that in, middle school and high school
Mhm.
with their iPhones.
Fair enough. But yeah, you need an iPhone or an Android phone. You can't do it on a Windows phone.
Oh,
but
you
if
need-
you could, Neuro, wouldn't you want to catch the Pokemon?
They might port it to Windows. You never know. You also need a gyroscope on your phone, otherwise you can't download it from the store. Although I think you can download an APK and like jailbreak your phone or something. to
You
be
just
able
said
to
a
run
lot of words that I don't understand.
Well, you have to get it
JavaScript.
not from the Google Play Store, like a workaround.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, because a lot of countries got it. Like, they were able to play it even though it wasn't technically released in their country.
Yeah. There's also an issue with, viruses, people getting fake Pokemon Go's. So I'm a bit worried about that, but I don't know. I haven't downloaded it yet.
Fair enough.
Tried to. Instead, I've been...
Well, I thought you said your phone couldn't play it.
Yeah, no, I looked it up, though. It's only because I don't have a gyroscope. Like, I have everything else needed. It's just I wouldn't be able to do the VR or AR thing, where I see the Pokemon on the ground and stuff.
Yeah. But no, it sucks that not everyone can play it. I think all people should be able to play Pokemon Go. It brings people together. And also tears them apart, because it puts you into different color groups, and then you have color wars. But beyond that...
Didn't they release, like, character images for the different colors?
Did they release character images?
Yeah, I think they did, like, leaders.
Oh, they showed the gym leaders, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good. But it's not nearly as crazy as it was when it first came out. Like, when it first came out, because my town's like a college town, it's usually a ghost town during the summer, but there was a few nights where there was just tons of people out, and it's because they were all playing Pokemon Go. And it's not like that anymore, though. Now it's just, you see some people at some really heavily active spots, but in general, it's not insane.
Yeah, I was curious how long they were going to be able to keep up the whole hype thing. And
yeah.
I'm sure there's people, like you said, you even stopped playing it so much, right?
Yeah, I'm not... Well, it's just once you hit level 20, man, it starts to get really depressing, because it's very hard to level up after that.
And then nobody's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you trade in, like, all of your EVs to smash them into a grinder for a candy?
Yes, but that's not going to get you a lot of experience.
I don't know how that game works.
The best way to get experience is to catch tons of Pidgeys, use a lucky egg that doubles your experience, evolve them all, and then throw them into the meat grinder. And then you can get tens of thousands of experience.
Well, I think we could probably move on to our first topic. Oh my god, it's Billy's birthday. So we haven't talked about this yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's Billy's birthday.
End of topic. He's not here and he's not listening.
God damn it. I wish he was online so I could invite him into the call and then have him tell us it's his birthday, and then he leaves.
Well, I hope that he's, like, doing something because it's his birthday.
He's watching over Douglas as he sleeps.
They're probably both sleeping right now, to be honest.
That's fun. Well, hopefully eventually he does something.
Hopefully. That would be cool. I might have to tell him happy birthday. Happy birthday, Billy.
All right,
Happy birthday, Billy.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Billy. Please don't sue me.
Oh, I think the copyright for that song lapsed because they realized that the people claiming that they had the copyright weren't, like, it was BS. They basically stole it from, like, another song or something.
Oh.
So I think people can use that song. That being said, I don't think anyone should sing that song. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's not very great. I like the, whose day is it today? It's Billy's birthday. Let's all eat some cake. I like that one better.
The Futurama version.
Yeah, I don't think it goes like that, but
it's something like that.
This is fun on the bun. That's for sure. So yeah, we could move on to the second topic. There's a new Resident Evil movie coming out.
That's completely incomprehensible to me. I think there have been 6 or 7. Supposedly after the third one, they got, like, completely bonkers and terrible.
Yeah, pretty much. Even the third one itself was pretty bonkers and terrible.
Yeah, apparently, I'm just gonna, like, spoil one of the movies. I don't know if anyone minds, but I know, and I haven't seen them. But one of them ends with them, like, cloning the main character.
Yeah.
So then, you think during the next movie there's gonna be tons of clones. So, like, during the first 5 minutes, there's a whole bunch of, like, is this Scarlett Johansson or Mila Jovovich? I don't know.
Mila Jovovich, I think.
Mila Jovovich, there's like hundreds of Mila Jovoviches, and they like kill them all in the first 5 minutes, and then they never talk about it again.
Sounds like that, yeah.
They don't know what they're doing. You can't just set something up, and they're just like, we don't want to do that. We're just going to tie up that plot point. They're not. The movies aren't good. Don't watch them.
Yeah, no, wasn't there a sequence in one of the newer movies where they showed the first 5 minutes of the previous movie, and then they played that in reverse or something like that? And then they played it forward.
That sounds incredibly stupid, and
I know what you're talking about because
I-
I've seen that movie before.
oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's something that actually happened.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I'm not I'm not saying I don't believe it.
There was an animated movie with Leon in it, which I thought was pretty good at the time, but that was years ago, so I don't know if it holds up still.
It's Leon. Of course it's going to be good.
It was like an
Well, they
airport
just-
movie.
If they just added Leon to this series of movies, though, it would not elevate it
No.
anywhere.
I don't think it would. Not unless they added Ashley, the best character in Resident Evil 4.
The best character is Claire Redfield.
Have you guys ever seen like the parody version with real life? And then they had like some hairy dude dress up as Ashley. It was great.
I have not
And
seen
they had
it.
the merchant who would bike back and forth.
There's a part in Code Veronica where a bunch of people are pointing a gun at Claire Redfield. So and she has a gun, so they're like, drop it, and she drops it, and then as it's falling, she leans to the floor, picks it up before it hits the ground, and shoots all of them and runs away.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I was like, wait, do they just sit there and let her do that?
Yes, that didn't make it. It takes a long time to bend over, at least like
Yeah.
longer than a bullet. So I don't know why that worked. Like the second she dropped the gun, I guess they were like, "Ha, we're safe," and they just let their guard down. It's
Good
still
bad
kind of
guy.
badass though if you don't think about it.
That's the Resident Evil movies in a nutshell.
Pretty much.
No, I'd say
So,
the second one. So what was the title for the movie, Taz? Was it Resident Evil: The Final
The
Chapter?
the final chapter. So it's probably
Wait,
the last, one.
No, it can't be the last one. Are you kidding me? They're gonna milk this sucker for as long as they can. This series has been going on ever since I was a child, for God's sakes. Back in
Well, they
like
might-
early middle school.
It might be over. It's possible.
No, it's not gonna be over. I remember Apocalypse. The second movie in the series, I think that was probably the best one. And then there was Extinction, where the whole world was fucked by the virus. It's like at that point, why is Umbrella still doing evil shit? What are they hoping to achieve?
Yeah, where are they? They're not getting any money. I'm assuming aren't people buying their umbrella products. They're all
Yeah,
gone.
what are they doing?
World domination.
They
Well, they
have
did it.
the world
If there's no
dominated.
one
Did it.
left, then you get everything by default.
That's
But
true.
then, what do you have?
Everything. You
Yeah,
just
the-
make stuff.
But then
You just
everything.
make stuff. Everything's fucked. There's zombies everywhere.
Their umbrella, they don't care.
I think
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. Their umbrella. They're mustache twisting villains.
I mean, the second movie had Nemesis in it, for God's sakes. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. The only one I've seen is the first one.
Yo, my God, you need to watch the second one. It's good.
No,
Yes, you do.
I just watched Red Letter Media's review of all 6 of them, and they watched them all at once.
Yeah.
And by the end, they were insane because they didn't have enough sleep. Because again, this is like 18 hours.
That
So-
guy with that, like, annoying laugh, I guess you could
Yeah, I
say.
know, it's like it's pretty.
When I first heard that, I'm like, is he doing that on purpose?
No,
or is that just like
that's
his
not.
actual laugh?
He can't control it.
That would be amazing.
You know, some people have just like insane Joker laughs when they're really laughing, and they can't. They don't. You don't really get to choose your laugh most of the time.
You know, speaking
But,
of Joker, you guys seen Suicide Squad?
We might see that tomorrow. Actually,
Ah, I still haven't even watched Batman vs Superman.
I'm not going to watch that.
I heard it was bad.
Yep.
You know, I heard that was bad. I also heard Suicide Squad was bad.
I've heard mixed things about Suicide Squad. So the thing is, I actually said that I was done with DC movies, but Suicide Squad is too interesting for me to not be interested in.
Oh.
Just 'cause this type of thing hasn't been done before.
Watch the animated movie, Batman Attack on Arkham. That's such a good movie.
Fair enough.
Seriously, Cross. I think it's on Netflix. Probably
Batman.
isn't.
All right, I'll try. I have been on a major Batman kick because I've been playing so much Batman. But
What Batman
Yeah.
game?
Batman Attack on Arkham. That's pretty.
yeah,
good.
I've been playing. I've been playing Arkham City a whole bunch, even though I hated it at first. But I think I love it now.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm like, do they pad out the game a lot?
Yes, and that's why I didn't like it. But when I started ignoring all of the BS, then I liked it. Because you have to progress through the story to get like all of his things, and getting all of his things makes everything better. And then once I like beat the game, now I'm doing all the side stuff and I'm enjoying it way more. So there was just a pacing issue, and plus when you go from Arkham that is just like this pure like wonderful product where there's no BS or very little BS at the very least, and then go to the part where they're like, pop these balloons and run to these different points before the time is up. That it's just oh god.
Sounds like Assassin's Creed.
It's not that bad though.
Collect
The
the
worst
flags.
part, you know what's aggressive? This is great, just climbing up the same tower to go to a viewpoint like 85 times, and it's really slow. Like at least Batman climbs by shooting a line up and then being at the top. That makes a huge difference.
Do you look around the city?
No,
That would
you
be
can with your
hilarious.
eyeballs. You can look with your eyeballs, but not with like. It doesn't like twist around and go like.
Batman gets amnesia, has to scan the city to remember what's going on.
Freaking amnesia. Hate amnesia. Only works in RPG characters. And also in Remember Me. But that the entire plot is about amnesias. I guess it's acceptable there.
I thought you were going to talk about Amnesia, The Dark Descent.
Does a person have amnesia in it?
Oh, I mean, I assume so. It's called Amnesia.
Yeah, but he never speaks. Like you wouldn't even know.
Doesn't he
might know
speak? I swear to God he speaks.
Yo, that is a false
Does he?
statement. He says something at the very beginning of the game.
What does he
It's like
say?
one sentence.
Does he
says-
say I have amnesia?
He's trying. No, he's trying to like he remembers his name, and he's like, I don't know where I am, and then he never speaks again.
So that's not amnesia. He just got drunk and woke up in a castle. It's
Uh,
different.
Rose petals. I need to play that fucking game. I love Cthulhu-esque stuff, and I assume that's what the game is like.
In amnesia, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it once Halloween, like 2013, and said I would play another one next Halloween, and I never did because I didn't want to. So I knew I was just going to get lost.
The Let's Play that took 15 years to make. It's like Boyhood.
I should play it every Halloween, and then it'll take that long to beat it. It'll be great. Except every single time will just be me being lost in an area for half an hour.
It'll be just as bad as the movie. To be fair, I didn't really watch Boyhood, but it took 15 years to make, so it must be good, right?
I do want to see the World of Warcraft movie that I think took like 10 years to make. If
Oh,
not,
I saw that.
You saw it? Was it good?
I don't know much about the World of Warcraft lore, so I couldn't tell you like story-wise if it was good, but like the action scenes were really good. And I
You
thought
know,
it-
that might be all I care about. That might be good.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for giant action sequences.
But as I understand it, it was made for fans, and there is like very little hand-holding, which is a bold move to make. But I don't know.
I'm just surprised they did the damn movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that must have been a nerve wreck.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's our topics. Not even
Well,
halfway
yes.
through.
What have you guys been playing? Anything interesting?
I've been playing the new card game by, what was it? The people who made... Oh, Bethesda. I've been playing the new card game by Bethesda, Elder Scrolls Legends, which is, I guess, their take on Hearthstone's genre.
Is it free or?
Yeah, it's in open beta right now. It's completely
Ooh.
free to download. You can also, by the way, download Fallout Shelter on PC with the same launcher.
I don't recommend that though.
I have been playing that game. But no, Elder Scrolls Legends, that's a pretty interesting take on Hearthstone's sort of thing. They have, instead of one lane, the main thing is that they have 2 lanes.
Lanes.
So, like, think about Hearthstone's deck play area where you play your cards, but throw down, like, a border down the middle, and you can play cards on the left side or the right side.
Oh.
Cards on the left side can't attack cards on the right side, and vice versa. Although,
Sorry,
like,
what is this game called again?
it's called Elder Scrolls Legends, I'm pretty sure. Let me just...
I am
check, yeah.
very interested because I've gotten bored of Hearthstone.
It is pretty interesting. It also has a more expansive story as well. I mean, it's not like the most expansive thing ever that you could imagine, but it's engaging, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
They also have different, like, field effects, which is cool, and there's, like, various other tweaks. They have a mana system like Hearthstone as well.
Okay. And it's not on Steam, is it?
Nope.
Oh.
Which kind of surprising me. You think they would
Yeah,
put it
I
on
went
Steam?
there to look
and
there first, and it wasn't there.
that would be definitely a way to be able to get some good player base going on.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it worked for Infinite Crisis, it works for almost every other circumstance.
Don't make me depressed again, Cross.
You know, I'm part of a group of people who like what is the game? What am I talking about? When did I go to sleep? What is happening? Infinite
Oh.
Crisis.
Oh, I just
I'm
typed
part
a
of a group that's
question mark.
obsessed with Infinite Crisis, and they still talk about how much they miss it, which is, you know, it's probably like the 200 like super dedicated fans that played it as much as I'm playing like Heroes of the Storm, and played it their entire launch, and they still miss it a ton.
Well, thank you for linking that, Neuro.
Look, we got Neuro. You can link things again.
I typed hello 203, I mean hi 203, when I meant to type hi 203.
I was going to say hi to 203.
Hi 203. Yeah, she came in a little bit ago and gave me a burger, which I've been trying to eat quietly without it sounding like I'm eating.
Well, you were doing that successfully. You totally caught me off guard until you sold yourself out.
Nice. Well, look, as long as people can't hear it, it's fine.
That's true.
You just don't want to. The video cams, man. You don't want that. But
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Legends. If you're getting sick of Hearthstone and you, I don't know, I guess don't hate Elder Scrolls' sort of aesthetic that they built up, definitely check it out. It's an interesting take, and I haven't gotten past like the early stages because I haven't had the patience to, you know, put a whole lot of time into that game. But it could be a good replacement if you're getting sick of Hearthstone.
yeah, the art looks very WoW like it doesn't really look Elder Scrolls, and I gotta wonder if
Really?
it's just so colorful and there's so many different races and.
Yeah, there's also like a card upgrade system that's kind of weird. God, there's something else I was gonna say. I guess you shouldn't do podcasts while tired.
Fair enough. It's I'm definitely going to play this later. So
We could versus.
yeah, we should today. I'm going to be doing something right after the podcast. But yeah, we should definitely play this, and we can make a video, and it'll be a video, and oh yeah,
Yeah, we'll get all the views.
It has its own launcher, right? It's not like a browser-based thing.
Yep.
Okay, good. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, and I'll get destroyed. And
And we'll go play RuneScape after. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cut down trees.
But other than Elder Scrolls Online, you know, Fallout Shelter. Did we talk about that in this podcast
do it.
already?
We talked about it when it first came out. Yeah.
Oh. Well, since then they've released a lot of new content, like pets. So you can have a little kitty following you around. It's so adorable. And, you know,
Yeah, and it
there's,
just boosts like a stat.
and there's quests. One thing I found stupid was that you can only have, like, 3 pets in one room. In, like, you know, the giant room, even if you have 6 followers in there, which is kind of stupid. But yeah, Fallout
It'd probably
Shelter.
explode the game if there's more than that.
Yeah, that's true. I was
It's already
thinking-
pretty poorly optimized on tablet, to be honest.
And there's some weird issues on PC. If it's left running, things will just start breaking. And you have to, like, exit to main menu and come back into it to fix it. But yeah, there's also quests, and there's, like, new items and a workshop that you can build stuff at, which is cool. Yeah, other than that, though, I've been playing Killing Floor 2. There's
They actually made that a worthy game?
Yeah, I guess. They've added a new class, which is the Sharpshooter, bringing it back from the old Killing Floor 1 game.
Too bad it's not as good as Killing Floor 1.
Yeah, I don't know if it is as good. I'd say they're both good in their own separate ways, but overall I think Killing Floor 1 is still a better game. It's kind of interesting. They took the Sharpshooter from the first game, and they sort of split it into 2 classes. The first one is Sharpshooter, which is all about crossbows and sniper rifles and the Winchester, you know, getting headshots and stuff like that. And then the second one is the Gunslinger, which is the pistol side of sharpshooter from the first game. So that's the one that has hand cannons and revolvers and stuff like that. So it's interesting, because that's the class that Douglas prefers out of the two. So, because, he loved the pistol from the first game.
Have they added katanas, though?
They have a katana. They're probably going to add a ninja character at some point. But the next class they're going to release is called SWAT, which is about SMGs, I think they said.
Well, if they add ninjas, maybe I'll be interested. Maybe.
You also have to get Windows 10. I mean, not 10, sorry. 7 or something.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have it now with my new computer.
Yep.
Yeah, you need a 64-bit operating system.
Buckus doesn't. He pre-ordered the fucking game.
Oh, that's terrible.
And he realized he couldn't play it because he didn't have a Windows 64-bit operating system.
Yeah. It's going to become more and more common, and it's kind of, because the thing is, weird twist of fate, apparently Windows XP is still like the best optimized for games, but I don't think there's any 64-bit Windows XP now, so like the people who are like, I have a super good computer and are running that aren't going to be able to do it anymore. Well,
So yeah, you played Killing Floor 2 when you were at my house. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, and then I pretended to be, or I used your messenger to message Douglas, and I confused the crap out of him. But that's the only time I've ever played it, and I wasn't that impressed. I have to be honest. Again, I'm not a fan of the genre, and it didn't do anything to get me interested like Killing Floor 1 did, which was add a katana. If it wasn't for that katana, I never would have played that game.
I believe you.
There's not a lot of like first-person games where they have a melee option that is actually viable and just as fun as the shooting options. Like that almost never happens, but it happened there. Because like even like Team Fortress 2, they have like melee options, but they're usually not as viable as using guns, unless you're insanely good.
Berserker was viable in Killing Floor 1.
Yeah, they were great. They could even kill certain things better than anyone else. It was wonderful.
Yeah, Skrakes, you just sit there stabbing in the face.
Yeah.
And higher level play as well on Hell on Earth, the hardest difficulty. You couldn't do that to Skrakes, but you could claymore flesh pounds or something and stun them, kite them around, which is pretty great.
Yeah, once I got to maximum level, I could take out like 2 flesh pounds by myself. I couldn't take out 3 flesh pounds by myself while locked in a room, however.
So yeah, anyway, Batman's Telltale game, Telltale's Batman game was released. You guys hear about that?
Have you heard the same things about it that I've heard?
Oh yeah.
What did you hear?
I heard that the game was a horrible, unoptimized pile of poop.
Yep, that's what I heard. I've never seen such consistent bad reviews for a new game that's come out, like ever. Ever. Like no one even talked about the game because they couldn't play it. So this isn't like a small, scrappy indie company. This is Telltale. This is a very well-established company at this point. To have a launch like this is absolutely ridiculous, especially for such a beloved property. Like, oh god, like I don't understand how they botched it this badly.
It is kind of ridiculous. So you think they could maybe just take a single week, push it back a week to fix the bugs? Have they fixed the bugs yet?
I don't know. I haven't looked. It's too depressing. I don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, and that must be a shitty start to that series. How many negative reviews do you think they have on Steam?
I just know it's bad. It was on sale for a little bit because all the Batman games are recently on sale, but I think that's ended.
Oh god, Caress, there's something weird going on with your mic. I think you're transcending.
What about now?
Oh, it was good.
Okay. I might have accidentally slightly touched my...
Surprisingly, it has mostly positive reviews.
So I'm guessing they fixed the bugs.
I saw someone play the first episode and it looked really good. Like I didn't see any issues, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, you just said it has really positive reviews, Taz. Now scroll down and look at the reviews.
Oh god.
Negative, 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 negative.
This is by far the most expensive black screen I could have purchased. $25 to stare at a black screen for a while.
You can always get a refund.
I assume most of these people did. I wonder if I could go to like the update. Here we go, update history. Patch notes addressing performance. Yeah, they released it on August 3rd, so probably about a week after the game came out. Why didn't they just take a week,
Yeah.
push it back, and be like, let's not release the game in a literally unplayable state?
Yeah, I'm confused as to how... See, this is the entire... Like, sometimes I don't trust those Steam things that say, like, mostly something. I'm scrolling through all the reviews now. I don't see how this doesn't get mixed. Like, that doesn't make any...
Well, I
that
assume
seems like some shenanigans.
those have been rated most helpful by people who were pissed off.
Oh.
And that's why you never pre-order video games.
Well, I'm scrolling down. I'm up to, like, a review, like, 100 now. It's still... more than 50% of these are negative. It shouldn't be mostly positive. That's
How many were there? Like 7,000 or something?
looks like 2,000 something.
Oh, 2,174 reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll even out after a while, but, it would have probably been around 90% if they just had not been rushy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody released, like, a previews version
Mm-hmm.
instead of the most up-to-date version. I don't know.
All right, look, I'm not for conspiracy theories, but these are not mostly positive. I'm down to like review 500 now.
Ooh.
This doesn't make any sense. There's so many of them are negative. I'm all the way back. It looks like they're going in chronological order now too, so I'm back to like August 3rd. Yeah, ridiculous. So I don't know.
Uncovering a conspiracy of all of Steam.
Illuminati
They just
confirmed.
lie. They just lie about their ratings.
The first... What if the first review is the code that you need to get into the Illuminati?
Okay, here's even more confusing. I'm down to like August 2nd, and now like all the positive reviews are here. So did they do something to break it after it was released? I'm very confused. All right, whatever. This is probably not compelling to someone not seeing all of the scrolls of all of a sudden blue thumbs up as opposed to the red thumbs downs. But for me, that was a thrilling crime drama.
Well, I'm sure it was. Just like the game, I'm sure would be if people could play it.
Yeah, if it was on as opposed to a thrilling blank screen.
He's not a superhero, Ron. He's a man with a belt and a goofy costume and millions
He's a
and millions
superhero,
of
how
dollars.
dare you. He is not just a hero companion. He is a superhero. His power is to be super rich and super smart.
His power is capitalism.
Yep, he has the power of capitalism and privileged birth.
There you
Except
go.
for the part where his parents died. That
I was
great.
gonna say.
Yeah, but he got all their money, so,
Oh.
you know.
He also got a
He
butler.
doesn't even have a job, companion.
He got a butler. His job is
runs
being
Wayne's
rich,
Industry.
Cross. Come on.
Yeah, it's a full-time job, didn't you know?
He's not even a job creator. He hired, like, one guy, which is Lucius Fox.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Alfred, but
I don't even... Does Alfred even get paid?
maybe he's a slave.
Yeah, I feel like he just lives there. He's getting paid in free room and board. Which, except, like, it's not really board because he has to make all the meals, but, like...
What if he's blackmailing Batman? Like,
All I know is that in the TV series Gotham, Alfred is a badass and just, like, takes people out. Because, again, Alfred worked for the British Secret Service.
I
So
didn't hear good things about Gotham.
I watched the first season and I really liked it. I'm not going to say it was amazing. But, I was able to get through it as opposed to, like, Arrow, which I have not been able to get through. It starts stronger. If you're a huge Batman fan, I think it's cool things because they have tons of little references everywhere. Like, some of the supervillains aren't villains yet because they're, like, kids. But, like, the older ones are villains, but younger and less experienced.
My
It's
name's
good, I don't know, I
Oliver
like it.
Queen. I was on an island after my boat crashed. Do you hear something like that every 2 goddamn seconds?
No.
That was my biggest hatred for Arrow. He just kept saying his name and telling his backstory.
Yeah, no, they don't really go over. I don't know. There's like Catwoman's in it, and she's a kid, but she's just like this plucky orphan that's good at hiding and stealing things. And then Batman's just like, well, he's obviously not Batman. He's just like this kind of depressed kid that's like obsessed with finding out who murdered his parents, but everyone's saying the case is closed, basically. So he starts learning his detective skills. I don't know. I liked it.
Didn't he train with the Shadow Legion? As well as Catwoman?
That's like when he's an adult, though, so I don't know. I'm assuming in Gotham he's not going to do anything like remotely Batman-y.
Yeah, probably not. Unless
He
they
doesn't
fast
start-
forward.
He, like, eventually, when he was a kid, I think he basically traveled the world learning from all the different masters. So that's why he's a master of like 8 different martial arts, which is kind of ridiculous and not that possible to do. But he's Batman, so he can do it because he has the power of super richness.
And throat cancer voice.
No, only when played by Christian Bale. That is.
What are you talking about?
Look, I hate the George Clooney Batman. It's my least favorite Batman, but I'd take George Clooney doing his George Clooney voice over that Christian Bale Batman voice any day.
Isn't that the bat nipples Batman?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best.
His voice was better than Christian Bale's voice. That is bad. Also, Bane. I understood, a good 60% of what he said. That's still kind of bad for a main character.
Oh man, I just realized that entire movie with Bane on The Dark Knight was just I'm Batman.
Very mysterious. It's like, stop.
Please, take out the cup from your mouth.
Did I sound like Bane there? Was that good?
I think you did better than me just holding my mouth over my hand and
perfect impressions.
That's what Jesse Cox figured out. You can do a dead-on Bane impression by just putting a cup in front of your mouth and trying to do the accent.
I don't have a bottle. Did that work?
I mean, it would have been better if you said words, but...
Oh, okay. I didn't think he said any words, so...
Oh, I said words.
No,
I said
Bane.
all the companion. No?
I was bored of the doctors.
No, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. But yeah, so let me just say briefly, I've been playing the crap out of Batman games. Arkham City is like great. It's bad because in my Arkham Asylum videos, which I'm doing, I specifically said I didn't like Arkham City, and that Arkham Asylum's definitely my favorite. Now I think I like City better. It's just
wow.
Yeah, once I started... did I talk about this on the podcast, or were we talking about this before the podcast?
I think you were just talking about how you had recently gotten into Asylum last podcast.
Okay. I just don't... because I remember talking to you guys about this very recently, but it might have been before we went on the recording of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Basically, the way I enjoyed Arkham City was ignoring all of the side BS. Like, none of the Riddler... The Riddler riddles are actually way more interesting to get, though, because they're actual, riddles and puzzles to get the trees. But, it was still annoying. They were just everywhere, and you cannot get most of them. And then they wanted me to do, these rooftop races, which were dumb. And then every single time you try to, go to a mission, some other guy's like, oh, no, there's a murder! Or there'd be, a guy in the street I'm being mugged! And I'm just just let me do the thing. Let me have the one central goal without getting distracted. But if you just play the storyline really far and then go back, it's way better, because you unlock some really cool gadgets. Oh. And the combat is better because I think 3 or 4 of the different gadgets have a quick-fire button, so you can use them in the middle of your combo. And that makes variety way better. You can set an explosive in the middle of a combo, you can electrocute someone in the middle of a combo, you can, shoot your line at someone to disarm them. Tons of cool things, plus multiple people will attack you at once, so you might have to counter 3 people at once, and then you get a special I countered 3-person move, which usually looks amazingly cool. You can go across the entire city without touching the ground if you're skilled enough, or just know the path correctly. It's good. I really like it, and I already beat the game, and I've still been playing it for hours every night, just trying to get all of the things so that I can, because I think I'm going to Let's Play it now since I like it so much.
Sounds like a lot of padding. Also, one quick question: how many people do you think you let die by muggings and stuff like that, just ignoring them?
They never die.
Well, I mean, theoretically, if it was a real Batman in real Gotham.
Oh, if it was real, I'd save them all. Are you kidding me? But
yeah, I was trying to make you out to be a horrible person, Cross.
Well, I'm not, though. I just know that they're frozen in stasis, and if I ignore them, I can come back after completely dismantling a gang shelter, and then they'll still be getting mugged by the same guy. I just punch them, and they're like, oh, thanks, Batman. I'm going to go in this corner for the rest of the game save.
I'm going to stand in this corner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, welcome to the stream, Tariq and 2 Broken Gamers.
Mm-hmm. But no, the Arkham Asylum games are good. I read some reviews of Arkham Origins, which is the next one, and everyone's saying it's just like Arkham City, but not as good. So I don't think I'm...
But it has a car.
Oh, that sounds terrible. I don't want that.
It has a car that you blow up other cars with, and you're in it for half the missions, I heard.
Okay, you've just completely convinced me to never buy that game.
And it doesn't
Like,
run very well either. Or no, it's Night. Sorry. Wait, no, wait. I might be thinking of Night.
Okay.
I might be thinking of Night.
I'll look
My
into
bad.
it. But again, my biggest problem with Prototype is the fact that there's so much focus on vehicles. And if there's I don't want to be in the Batmobile. I want to fly around the city with my Batcape. What do you?
Also, why can't they just name them like 1, 2, 3, and 4?
That would be less confusing. But I guess because they couldn't call the second one Arkham Asylum because it didn't take place in Arkham Asylum.
How about Arkham 2 City? No, that doesn't sound right either. Never mind.
Arkham 2, Electric City.
Buy our game, please. Please.
I mean, they kind of wrote themselves into a corner by making the location the title of the game each time and then having it in a different location each time.
To be fair, I do like the way Harley reacted to the first game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to, avoid spoilerinos here.
Yeah, Harley Quinn's done very well. The Joker's done by Mark Hamill, so it's amazing. Batman's done by Kevin Conroy, which is the guy that's done Batman for like 20 years now. It's amazing. The Riddler's really well implemented in Arkham City also.
Oh,
'Cause
I
it's
thought
just
he
like
would
const-
take a back seat or something, but that's good.
Yeah, well, the thing is, once you solve enough puzzles, then you get like a special Riddler thing, and you have to solve his Riddler puzzle to save someone's life, and you have to keep on solving more of the Riddlers in order to get more of them.
Why doesn't
And
he
you
just,
get-
snap his fucking neck?
You can't find him. You don't know where he is.
What was his name? Enigma?
Mm-hmm.
Edward Enigma?
Enigma.
That is the shittiest thing I've ever heard. He deserves
You know
to
what
be
the-
executed.
The thing is, that's his real name. Like, there's a thing with Batman villains where their real name is coincidentally very related to what they actually end up being. Like, Poison Ivy was named, like, Isley or something. Like, her last name is Pamela Isley. Harley Quinn was named Harleen Quinzel. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh, do they have any, tapes? Because I know in the first game, because I played through the first game probably about halfway, and then I just never went back to it, kind of like what I do with a lot of games, unfortunately.
You should go back to it, or just watch me play the whole game on my channel.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. You.
My favorite part about that game, though, was listening to the story. Like, they had a story of how Harley Quinn slowly went insane.
Yeah.
It was great.
There's a few tapes, but not nearly as many. The Joker has your cell phone number though, so sometimes he calls you, and just to be a dick, and you can listen to that. One of them was like 5 minutes long too.
It would be amazing if you could have a hang up feature. You just hang up.
Yeah, well, it'll be like you missed the call, so you don't get to talk to him live or anything. He always messages you when you're out or when you're not getting radio communications, even though you're supposed to be able to get them from wherever.
Or like Dead Rising, the Otis character calling you in the middle of combat or when you're trying to do something important. He's like, hey,
Yeah.
I have to talk to you real quick. There's an enemy around there. It's like, yeah, he's shooting my face. Please.
You know, I bet Batman just switched all of Joker's messages to voicemail. That makes sense, actually. Doesn't want to talk to him. I just figured it out. Yeah. In addition to that, I just started playing Broken Age, which is the famously highest kickstarted project ever. That then didn't have enough money to be made for a long period of time. And I guess I think it's just chapter 1, right? Because they need to release the other ones or something.
They need more money, don't they? So
Probably.
that's why they did that?
I don't know, but it's terrible. Again, that's I'm still annoyed by how that whole went down. And even as much as I love Double Fine, it's not really forgivable. But
He got more
game's
money
good.
for another game.
Yeah,
People need to stop giving that man money.
I mean, Psychonauts 2 was still coming. I don't think that was Kickstarted,
Is
was
it?
it?
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
totally
when.
was. It was totally Kickstarted. They got a lot of money for it.
Oh, well, fair enough. I don't know. I don't know. They generally still release good products, so like they've never pulled a Telltale. So there's that at least. But I see. Yeah, it's definitely Kickstarted. All right, fair enough. You would think they would have enough money to do something by themselves, but I don't know.
I think we actually talked about it on the podcast and how the people should stop giving that man money.
Yeah, I guess I just forgot. Yeah, they were asking for $3.3 million, and they got $3.8 million, so...
Well, I'm pretty sure originally they weren't asking for 3.3, but they kept upping it because they were getting more and more.
I just hope that... Here's, again, we might have talked about this, but the reason they screwed up on Broken Age, and this happens a lot with overambitious developers, but they have those stretch goals. Yeah. And eventually, no matter how much money you get, sometimes you're taking on too much to release a product at a reasonable time. So, I mean, even one of the most successful things, Shovel Knight, they'll never be able to do all of the stretch goals. They were supposed to release like 3 new characters for free. Like, I don't think that's ever going to happen. The Plague Knight took them an extra year to make.
Is that like all new levels too, or is it just the boss?
I'm assuming it's the same level with a different boss. But even that, like they have to completely redesign the entire character and the physics, unless they want to just, phone it in, which they obviously didn't, because Plague Knight was like playing in a whole new game. Huh. But it's just my favorite Kickstart, and I don't remember who this was, but they had like 3 stretch goals, and then it was like, there are no more stretch goals, we don't want to overblow the project. And they released their damn game, I just don't remember what it was, and it was fine.
Shut up and take my money.
But yeah, but anyway, Broken Age, so far, good game, no complaints. It's very classic point and click, though, so if you don't like that gameplay, you're not going to like the game. But the writing's clever, the art's good, the music's kind of I can't say I remember any of the music, so it's kind of in the background. But, it's an adventure game, it's supposed to be. But, yeah, the voice acting's great. It's good. I recommend it if you like point and clicks, definitely.
What about you, Taz? You play any games that you want to talk about? You want to talk about anything on this podcast?
Sure. Yeah, sorry, I'm not great at the speaks. But,
well, that's because, I also run over you sometimes, I'm sorry. But if you have anything you want to say.
I mean, I got Douglas's 2 favorite D games, Deadly Premonition and Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, man. I want to buy Dragon's Dogma so badly.
It's pretty good.
What is Dragon's Dogma exactly?
It's like an RPG where you can roam around, and there's a lot of, like, huge monster fights where you can, like, climb onto them and, like, just stab them in the eye.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's kind of like Shadow of the Colossus. You can, like, climb on characters.
But it's, like, all the time.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Is it like Monster Hunter?
I mean, a little bit, but it's... I don't really know how to, like, describe it.
Fair enough. I'm looking at pictures, and it looks pretty cool.
I do know there's this one, like, giant monster that has a helmet on, and the only way to kill him is to attack him on the back or something, on the back of the neck or something, but you can't get his helmet off, so what you need to do is you need to climb up there, stabbing your knife into him. You need to hang on his neck or something on the back of it, and then he tries to swipe you off, but he swipes off his helmet, and then you can kill him. So it's all these different strategies.
You invite the monster into a respectful ceremony, and then say, take off your helmet, it's disrespectful. And then as he takes it off, you stab him in the head.
You be disrespectful by stabbing him.
Well, yeah, because, you're the villain in that situation.
Of course.
But that's the solution. But no, that's not... Have you streamed at all, Taz? I haven't really been watching the channel.
Recently? I mean, it's been like a week because I haven't been able to, because I've been at a different computer.
You're out of the group. It's been a week.
Oh, no. That means I've been out of the group for months.
Yes, and so is Relic, and so have I.
Yeah. So it really is just Douglas's channel now.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
also, you've been streaming. What are you talking about? You're doing the D&D, and you're doing the...
Well, technically, Douglas is streaming D&D.
What about that 7 days to eat crunchy cereal or whatever?
Oh, that's a great game. The shittiest game ever.
Oh. But you've been streaming it.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
But, it's your and Douglas's shtick. You play those games where you have to survive, and then the hilarity happens. And it's like, I would never want to play them, but it's pretty amusing to watch, usually.
I have like 40 hours of content on that game on my external hard drive. It's kind of depressing, actually.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Just upload it all in one 50-hour video.
Anything else, Daz?
No.
Have you played weren't you playing Fire Emblem? Did you ever finish that on stream?
No, I'm not done yet. I'm near it. If I stream again, I will probably finish it.
Cool.
Are you happening to save your streams?
No.
Oh.
Oh, well, gone forever.
S-Zone,
how.
oh my god, the best game. Oh, I need to fucking make a video out of that and upload that to the archives. Also, Blood and Bacon. I think Douglas and I talked about that.
What?
Oh, that
Wait,
game.
is that the game where you're killing a bunch of pigs?
You're killing a bunch of pigs, and then there's a boss pig who's shitting and puking everywhere. Like, I'm not kidding. And then I think
I
you
believe
shoot
you.
off its butt, and you can see its butthole, like the inside of the butthole. It's fucked up, man.
No, me and 203 were about to play Hot Swans when we wanted to see if you guys were streaming, and we went on the stream, and we're like, what is happening? I was like, nope, none of this. I don't think I even left a comment. I was like, nope, leaving forever.
You have a not-so-secret admirer, Cross.
No, fair enough. I, too, would return your affections, but don't know you personally.
And also, you might be underaged.
Still, I appreciate. We have 3 minutes left.
There was a new EDF game. That's what it was. There's a new EDF game out. Douglas,
the new Earth Defense Force.
yeah,
Yes.
Douglas Cross and I, we played Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon quite a while ago. Me and Cross did a Let's Play on it. We recorded it, posted to our channels, and I shot Cross with a shotgun like 40 times. It was fucking great.
And then you
Oh
were
my
just like,
God.
yeah, I saw the video. I actually didn't think it was that bad. It's like, you son of a... I couldn't move for like 2 minutes.
It was
Great gameplay
hilarious.
Where you just are falling on the ground constantly.
Oh man, I hope you can do that in the new game. But yeah, they
Well-
released a new one after quite a while, and Douglas was horribly depressed at Insect Armageddon because it was not very good at all.
It was basically just way less like epic. Apparently, like there were smaller areas, and it was a very short game.
Yep,
In
like
comparison.
Douglas was saying, oh, there's like ships that take up literally your entire screen, dropping enemies from the sky, and that is true in other EDF games, but not Insect Armageddon because that was made by a different company. Now the thing is, Douglas bought it pretty much immediately when it came out. Cross and I have not though, and
Well, it's $50.
yeah, it's $50. But if it goes on sale for like 75% off, there's a chance we'll get it.
I'll
No,
totally
no.
buy it.
Maybe.
That'll be a great game to do a Let's Play on.
I mean, is this a release of the original game or?
This is Earth Defense Force 4.1, which I think is 2025 on the consoles. I don't know exactly, but it's like an actual good Earth Defense Force game. Which is
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Earth Defense Force, even though I was playing it wrong until like the 10th stage out of 10. But because my gun kept on jamming because I didn't realize that my jetpack used the same energy as my gun.
Oh yeah, I remember that. My gun's
Yeah.
jammed.
It's like frustrating for me to watch that video now that I know that, and I bet anyone who knew that was like rips their hair out anytime they see it. It was just like, oh weird, my gun's jammed again. It wasn't jamming; it was out of power. I was doing it to myself every single time. Oh.
You know, I also played the newest episode of Gods Will Be Watching, which is a point-and-click game that I did a Let's Play on about a year ago, I'd say. Probably a little under a year ago. And it is brutal as fuck, just like the rest of the game. I recorded, I think, 3 hours, and I didn't fail once. And when I failed, it brought me all the way back to the start of the challenge. So,
What?
and I was like right at the end of it too.
Jesus.
It's really, really goddamn brutal. But I'm going to have to finish that up because that's taken up quite a few gigs.
Yeah.
Oh, and my last topic. For anybody who wasn't here at the beginning of the podcast, it's Billy's birthday.
I was
8/8/16. So, you know, 8 plus 8 equals 16. You know, might have some correlation there.
This might be This might be Doomsday, is what we're saying. Revelations might happen.
Billy is the Antichrist.
It's possible, or Christ.
No, no, the Antichrist. I've talked to him. I've talked to him more than you have. Definitely the Antichrist.
Fair enough. Well, Billy's not here, and he won't know that we actually mentioned him. But sentiments.
Oh, that guy. He's great.
All right. Did you say what was on your channel, or was that what was on your channel? Or?
Cross. It's Billy's. That's all we need is Billy's birthday.
All right. So on my
This is
channel.
our magnum opus.
Wait. Are you still Are you still maintaining your channel at all, Taz? Or?
Not really.
Okay. Fair enough. On my channel, it's Batman Arkham Asylum, Breath of Fire, the first one, which is getting close to getting done. Our Portal stuff is temporarily suspended because me and 203 have been here for a long time and I ran out. But I just released a game called The Tribe, which is a weird like roguelike runner game. That's
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's okay. It's in early access. I don't know more. I had fun with it, but I don't know how long I would have fun with it. Basically, and it's really brutal. Like you can be doing great and then just die, and it's just game over. So, and it doesn't always. If you know all the rules, then it might be your fault. But you will until you figure out all the rules of how to survive. You're just gonna get game over sometimes. But that's good. And I've been playing a bunch of other games, and I don't know quite which one I'm going to record yet. I might record a game called The Swapper.
Companion.
I might do Hitman Go. I don't know. We'll see. That's pretty much it.
I think I ear blasted people with the trailer. Whoops. Because I clicked on your trailer that you uploaded to see if it was mine that I upload. And yeah, it was. This is
Yeah, it
Companion.
always is.
But yeah, on my channel, I uploaded Payday 2. Probably gonna be uploading more of that. I'm not sure though because I reached max level for a prestige, for an infamy I should say. So I might just do streams and maybe put that on hold for a little bit so I don't hate myself. But I edited some KOTOR, have 2 episodes of that backlogged, so that should be going up at some point in the future. Probably tonight, post an episode of Star Wars KOTOR.
Nice.
It's pretty good, gonna be getting off of another planet. Got another star map.
Did you get to the thing?
Not yet, although I know what it is, Cross.
If you hadn't been spoiled, I'd be pulling out my hair.
Fuck, man, I really wish I hadn't.
Me too.
And then other than that, I also uploaded a video called 4 Years of Companionship, because I have been, ever since August 1st, 2016, it's been 4 years since I uploaded my very first video, and since Cross gave me that shout-out.
Wait, when did I give you a shout out?
On Battle Frogs, Battletoads.
We played Battletoads together.
No, you played Battletoads, and you're like, oh, by the way, this game was suggested by this goon. And then you're
Oh, okay.
like, yeah.
Cool. I didn't know I did that.
I just reminisce about different things. It's just like a video to mark that. Had a lot of support from viewers, so that was pretty fucking sweet. Thank you to everybody who commented on that and liked it. Also, I want to remark that watching your tribe and the tribe die pretty much instantaneously was hilarious, Cross. You're like, I have so much food. Oh, there goes half my tribe. Oh, there I am. There goes everybody else.
Yeah, I've had like 40 guys once, and they've all drowned. Because I just wasn't. All fell off the bridge.
That's great.
Well, if they update it more, I might do more of it because I do actually enjoy that one. But we'll see. I'll have to get significantly better at it also for me to justify doing it again.
I also want to upload a Half-Life 2 mod, but I recorded some Silent Hill Alchemilla, which was a Half-Life 2 mod, and I didn't have a shock mount, so you heard my rumbling of my mouse, like that sound, the reverberation of my mic and my desk. So that's kind of a bitch to edit around, but I don't know. Hopefully I can get something like that up, because people seem to enjoy Half-Life 2 mods. But we are currently 5 minutes over the podcast. You guys got anything else to say?
No, this is the longest podcast we've ever done.
What about you, Taz? You got anything?
No.
Alright, well, thanks for showing up, everybody. This has been the Wayne and Q podcast for 8/8/16. It was Billy's birthday today. Thank you for joining us, guys. And thank you
That's the
to
important part.
Cross.
Well, we got a
and
lot of
Taz.
people to watch right when we were about to stop recording. So.
That's great.
All right, later, guys.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let's see you next month or something, or whenever we do this again.
Hopefully in 2 weeks, but we'll see.
Hopefully. All right. See you guys later.